Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Emblem. Something simulation. I don't recall the lyrics.
It comes and goes.
Hardcore simulation?
Might have been.
Oh wow.
Okay, so after last time we had the little bit of... We got through most of the paralogs except for one, Priam's, because trying to solo he was just not cutting it because she wasn't so jacked up. Even though she wasn't that jacked. And running around with counter dudes all over the place was just kind of being messed up. So I had to take things into my own hands, if you can, as you will.
You know what they say about the definition of insanity?
The more the merrier.
Last time,
yes,
it turned out
I
that
did some
soloing with
grinding
Tiki-
off screen.
Turned out that soloing with Tiki wasn't the answer. However, this time we have a new plan.
I will solo even harder. So, I got her maxed out her stats, and then I got the Limit Breaker manual, which ups your stat caps by 10. You get this on the Road to the Gamers 3 DLC, once you clear that. We also got All Stats 2, which you get that as one of the basic DLCs. I had her, also got her Paragon from another DLC, just so she can siphon through classes really quickly. So I had her have a stint in Dark Knight, so she can learn Slow Burn and Life Taker.
Ooh.
This way she can be self-sustaining.
Yeah.
And I put her back in Manakee. Had her solo Rogue Zebras 3 to get the second Limit Breaker Manacles. I got two of them. I got one for Tiki, and then put her through her paces, and she managed to get through mostly fine. I had like a couple of worse spots. First time it was just like I had to do it with like a real team, and it was annoying. As for the second manual, I ended up giving it to Lind. She has it too, as well as All Stats 2. Olivia also has All Stats 2, and I intend to get two more. One for... Actually, I already have one on Edward. The last one I want is one on Norn.
Rick smiles in the distance.
As well as I will need at least 3, maybe 5 more Limit Breakers manuals. One for Edward and Norn, as well as one for Olivia. And the last two is a maybe, but for Crom and Robin. Since the latter DLCs are gonna get nuts.
Yeah.
Real nuts.
So the base FE power creep in all of this series.
Like you look at that Tiki screen. Whoa. You showed that to myself 15 years ago, back when I was drumming about Radiant Dawn, and you told me, and then the caption was, "This is the future of Fire Emblem." I would not believe you, or I would just laugh in your face, like, "Oh God, I thought the tier 3s in Radiant Dawn were already bad enough."
God, they actually let you bring 30 units to this map.
Would you believe? This is on the lower end of what is capable of in this game.
Oh, I knew it was bad, but I didn't think it'd be this bad.
Compared to like what Na or a Gen 2 bred Morgan is capable of in the same class, and then when you compare them, like these raw stats are like nothing compared to the high tier in Apotheosis.
Shit.
Without abusing bonuses and stuff. Time to look and how many dudes have counter.
Just such
Since
a pain
the only
in the
two
ass.
skills that are actually capable of doing damage to Tiki are counter and vengeance, really. Everything else is just going to be a gradual wear down effect if they can hit her.
Yeah. Is counter half or full?
Counter is full damage.
Oh jeez, yeah.
There's one.
So yeah, Lil Crabo apparently put out a new video today. That's something I'll have to watch later.
Just the one. I'll take that. Oh, something I forgot to mention about Priam's Ragnall here. It's infinite uses for him while he's an enemy.
Right, I remember that.
Oh.
And only him while he's an enemy.
Yeah.
Any other unit that actually has the Ragnall as an enemy has uses.
Yeah.
Right. Could you repeat what you said about if you showed this to you 10 years ago? You wouldn't believe it.
15 years ago.
15. Alright, yeah, because I was gonna say, this game released 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
I said 15. I said 15.
Right.
I made sure.
Yeah.
No, 10 years
when
ago,
Rainy-
that's when it was like, oh god, what's happening to Fire Emblem with all these stats? Right, which one was it?
Yeah, Rain Dawn released 5 years before Awakening did.
This game's a decade old. It's a classic Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
This one. Where is it?
It's older than many Fire Emblem fans.
It is. It is. Spooky. How was it? Counter. I wasn't imagining it. There.
Countdown.
Counter. Thing. Oh. Ooh, let's take a little bit.
Let's see what you're capable of now, Tiki.
Surely, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Another video I'll have to watch
As
later.
long as I put him here, and hopefully with 65 defense, hopefully it'll be fine.
Hey, it sure seems to be.
There's not much more I could learn this century.
Well, 15 years from now. You can reach it. Can you?
Salary,
One,
right?
2, 3. Yeah, you can.
Jesus.
Quiero!
PC clap.
She's still only barely able to one round these guys. Two.
Yep.
It's over.
You have the high ground. Oh, Jesus.
That's when you know you're in the good part. Oh, hello, Priya.
Hey, how's it going?
Should we watch this? Yeah.
Sure. If the game allows it. Okay, there we go.
Give it a minute.
Yay.
You killed the man. The man died.
She doesn't need those.
Behold the new dragon's table. Feed her. Feed her!
Feed. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Okay.
She has not taken a single point of damage. Can she?
Well, remember, she has Life Taker, too.
Well, that only triggers when she attacks.
Yeah, Life Taker only triggers on player
okay.
players.
Okay.
Okay, this guy can damage me, because he's a Worm Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thankfully, you have a range at least, though, so...
Whatever will you do? Now let's go challenge Apotheosis.
Oh my god. Chris, have you ever
sure.
done Apotheosis?
I haven't.
Hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Fire Emblem.
Hey,
Warrior.
you're in the map. Oh, or not quite.
Longbows.
Yeah, they
Well,
all,
we're in it for the
they
long haul
all
now.
have long bows.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
They make me look like a liar.
Gameplay.
What do you do?
Lots going on.
Well enough, but I think,
He might die.
he's still quite squishy to them. They have like 54 tech each, so they'll do 20 a pop. I burned through 3 Dragonstone pluses.
Not bad. Good. No.
That man wears a Volmy's Knight's armor, and there's a Froxy Swordsman. I'll see one of Lisa's Pegasus Knights. Is that a Plesian Wyvern Rider?
A small army. And we killed them all.
You're on. Really?
Oh, here it's over.
Crests? The crests are to blame.
Indeed. So you beat Priam and his army of darkness.
I'm sorry you missed the, like, 10 minutes of it, Ron.
Tiki didn't take a single point of damage, so it wasn't too interesting.
That's okay.
Hey, but I have 11 swords. Gimme.
Yeah, 11 swords, double rapier, short spear, short axes, and...
That's
what
like
was
good.
that last
That's
thing?
like good shit right there.
Yeah, it's a really good shop. It's one of my favorites. What was that last thing? I missed it.
Longbow?
Longbow's alright.
Yeah, longbow. Bible longbows as well. Very good.
Good shop.
So we're done.
So yeah, that is the last standard map in the game. Oh, hey, a Bible energy drop.
world.
Gimme.
And we ended on a good note.
We did. Well, that was Fire Emblem Awakening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed.
Goodbye. Alas. And alack.
I carry only the fire.
There's one final point of note on this map that we haven't really explored yet.
Well, let's find out.
Are those warriors of the Outrealms? Friends and others, welcome to the Outrealm Gate. This is where you buy and play the DLC maps, and there were quite a few of them.
I like quite a few of them too.
I see the map's over.
They were released in 2 sets. Series 1 was called... Hold on. I have the page open.
Also, it's Ron.
Yep.
Otherworld Talismans or something like that. And the second series was called Path to the Grandmaster. And there were quite a few number of them. So there were quite a few of these. They were released in packs of 3. You could buy them in packs of like $6, or you can buy each an individual map for like $2.50 in American money.
Even the first pack was Rogues and Redeemers and the Beach DLC? Everything up to Rogues and Redeemers and the Beach. Plus the money and experience maps, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. So, there were a bunch of different sets, stuff like these, Champions of Yore, Lost Bloodline, Smash Brethren, Rogues and Redeemers are all IR-based maps with characters from other Fire Emblems before Awakening, and then they were represented here to the best of their ability, and they just get to flex on you basically. Death's Embrace, 5 Out of Firefight, and Roster Rescue are mostly amalgamation of what you saw in those maps, and then you just get stuff, and there's even more bigger stuff there. In the first pack, you also had Golden Gaff, Exponential Growth, and Infinite Regalia. Basically, infinite money, infinite experience, and free high power weapons. And then Harvest, Summer, and Hot Spring Scramble. These are less fight maps and more dialogue maps with several different characters, including the child characters as well as the spot pass characters. Future Past 1, 2, and 3 chronicles what happens in Lucina's timeline before Awakening started. And of course, the last one is Apotheosis, which is basically the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super. The realest people are here, and they will fuck you up in a massive gauntlet of enemies.
I think
Rally
Future
Adorable
Past
Father.
is not necessarily our Lucina's future, but another potential future.
Yeah.
But it's basically the same thing. It's just that we can have Lucina there as a playable character and change things around a bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Also, I believe these get even
really
worse.
Annoying.
I believe these also get way worse on higher difficulties too.
Oh yes, especially the higher difficulty ones you go, the farther you go, the worse it gets. Especially Future Past and Apotheosis. Lunatic, they stop fucking around.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Future Past 1 is the absolute apotheosis, if you will, of asshole reinforcements. Because you can't... You can get all the stats in the world, but it still might not be enough. Just due to the way the map works.
Okay, so let's start with the first one, Xenologue Champions of Yore, which came out very 1st of January. $250. It was also free for a while.
Yeah, it was. Around when the game came out. This is like the one DLC that I actually got. Get strapped in, people. There's a lot of this.
Really?
I think I got everything except apotheosis.
I got
It's
everything.
fair.
Thunderation!
Oh.
Old hubba.
I even beat everything. It was fun.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well pant, well met.
What's wrong with difficulty?
Hard.
Imagine hard Apotheosis is still really fucking hard.
I think it doesn't really matter what difficulty you are. 'cause
Yeah, Apotheosis does not matter care about difficulty. They will all have the same stuff as if you were playing Lunatic or Lunatic Plus.
Oh, jeez.
They call me Old Hubba.
Hubba, he also does the support thing on the menu.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. We went over that during the last main story stream.
Einherjar.
You mean ghosts?
Come to me, mighty Einherjar.
Right. Yes.
I have this trick near you, see.
Stand behind you, ladies, so what their backs.
This gym's awesome. It's full of powerful trainers.
Gonna what now? True Lord of the Seven Realms.
Off the Hero King.
As you wish. Hey, how's it going?
Oh my god, he's a card. Marth, you're such a card.
An
Look at us.
Arion card.
Couple of cards.
I give you a card.
This. I was using Morgan for Rogues and Redeemers because I needed 2 rally bots.
That's fair.
Completely viable.
Oh yeah, here's Priam, by the way.
Hooray!
Graham, what's up? He's got cap stats already. That's
Yeah,
funny.
he's huge. He's monstrous huge.
Yeah, hey, you like Ike from Path of Radiance? I sure do. You can play him here, except you don't have Aether.
Let's see. There are characters on each of these maps that can talk to the Einherjar and get.
That's correct. SF has a list, but I don't really care to like scout through the list because it's a pretty detailed list of who talks to what.
If you know some standouts, let us know.
Yeah.
But I know what I'm gonna be going at.
Yeah, 25 uses in that area got reduced to, which is Bit of a shame that.
Yeah, this is a lame version of Ragnar.
But the rest of Freedom's pretty good. Like Soul, I mentioned Soul Luna and the 3 breaker skills for physical weapons.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
We should bring Lissa for this one, I think. Okay, I think this is the one with all.
Yes, it is.
And I mean, this is all like a map you can do at the almost at the start of the game.
By the way, funny little thing, in Faye, Priam, well, he got in not terribly long ago, and he also had a conversation with people from the Telia series. They're like, oh, hey, that's Ragnar. Why is it all beat up? Well, you know.
Time
April.
happened to it.
Big Apple Valiant.
Yeah.
Or on the topic of Faye, we got a Faye channel last night.
Yeah, we did.
My man
2
Insane
more things I
finally
wanted
made it
to, before you go over that, Matt. 2 more things I wanted to go over. I managed to pick up 2 Dread Skulls from the DLC as well. I wanted to use them here. One for Robin.
Yeah. Robin,
Dreadfighter.
the dreadest of fighters. Five Dread Fighters. 1 Dread Fighter.
Res 10.
Jesus Christ. Axes.
So sick. I love this class. I love it more in
Yes.
Fates, but I really like it here.
Except
I
the
like
ones for
both
Edward.
too.
Hell yeah.
Fates took a bit to grow on me, but I think I prefer it more. But this is still a really cool class.
God, Edward, you're such a weeb.
2 Dread Fighters.
Now.
This is the part where you use the Ballistician Seal now.
Alright. So yeah, this was the first game to reintroduce the Dread Fighter class ever since Gaiden, because they hadn't been there since then.
Thank you, Polly.
Much like their Gaiden counterpart, the Dread Fighter class is anti-magic. And the weeb is shit.
It's a mystery enveloped in an enigma.
Since they couldn't normally use magic or axes at all in Gaiden. So they just had them there to flesh out. And of course, yeah, their base skill is Res 10. As with the Dread Fighters were in Gaiden, anyone that became a Dread Fighter had plus 15 to their base Res, so they just completely ate their magic. So this was their way of saying, yeah, by the way, anti-magic. And it's kind of ridiculous. They also get one more skill that's just as good for them at level 15, which is Aggressor, which is, I believe, plus 10 attack when initiating combat.
It's Deathblow on steroids.
Yeah.
So, Edward. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. There. That's it.
I believe there's also another DLC class known as Bride.
We'll go over that in time.
You sure will.
So this map is very easy. We will have no difficulty at all.
Hi, Deirdre.
But as you can see,
Yeah, this
we
is-
will have characters from all walks of life
Let's
throughout Fire Emblem pre-awakening.
Lynn, Julia, Nana, Melina.
It's heroes versus
Yeah.
heroines.
Selka.
And we even
this-
have a couple of NPCs, mainly and Prince Marth.
There's a reason why they put this up for free very early on when the game came out.
He has unique art. Do you know who did his art?
Senrikita,
That is correct.
the Path of Radiance Radiant Dawn artist.
Yeah, it's kind of a little taste test before Faye. We have a bunch of artists for these new Einherjar artists. May know Senrikita from Faye, but he also did freaking Samurai Showdown.
Yes.
One of the games.
Lodestar.
So
Sorry, she.
Prince Mars class is Lodestar. The hero king from the saga said to have saved the world. Lodestar is a full wholesale reference to his title, the Mars title he got in FE1 when he recaptured his homeland of Altia, Star-Lord. In fact, I believe it was called Star-Lord in Japanese. Lodestar is just basically on the gemstone and is pretty much a raw fit for Mars class entirely. So yeah, it's pretty good. It doesn't learn any skills or whatever, but it is just basically Lord, but it's like an in-between of Lord and Great Lord in this game.
So can use the falchion, don't worry about it.
And yeah, you can use either falchion, no problem. So yeah, you just see here with the basic characters, they have very poor stats, no skills. It's just, here, have some fan service. So let's get on.
Yeah, the Prince Afro.
But she was a fair
Good to
maid.
great.
What insolence! Impudence!
Insolent.
Thanks, Tubba.
No. Wait! What?
What?
I have a feeling I'm gonna
Oh,
like this
Abba.
haircut more than OG one.
Oh gods.
Hey!
So, we were kind of elected to go over this. This is, I'm pretty sure this map needs no introduction to you guys.
Yeah.
This is, the first map of the very first Fire Emblem.
For the Fire Emblem. The
A
first
lot of
one.
these maps are basically just wholesale reference, or tables, hey Ike, of stuff we've seen in the past.
Ike?
You can totally auto battle this.
No.
Marth. Includes me.
Give him a minute.
Shadow Dragon will return someday.
Oh. Huh? What do we have?
Hey!
Holy shit.
Pretty sure the woman might even take offense to that. I had a bear once, you know, with my teeth. They say women have high resistance to magic.
Huh?
Maybe chauvinist is just highly flammable.
It's flammable.
I believe Robin has a talk with Ike. Yeah. And that's it.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
That's how Easter way, don't be afraid to say so.
We can visit these villages. They give random stuff.
Hail, traveler!
Hail, traveler.
Just hand out the Wii tokens.
There's also battles specific. I think the villages, do they reset every time? So you can farm a whole bunch on them.
Yes, they do.
There's also a whole bunch conversations with the enemies in combat.
Yes, like so. I see no quarrel with you. So every named character has a quote, battle quote, and a death quote, and some of them have specific quotes with a very specific character.
Yeah. Deidre here has one with Henry. And it's pretty great. She says, "Must another battlefield run red with blood and sorrow?" And Henry replies, "Yeah, that's what battlefields are for. Otherwise we'd call them boring fields."
I
You
would
don't
imagine,
miss. You don't miss.
You don't miss.
I would imagine the spot pass characters that don't have any conversations whatsoever.
No, the spot pass characters have none, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not even against mirrors.
One shot.
There's this fucking music, I swear.
Erica has a conversation with Crom, but it's not very interesting.
Ah. I think I do prefer this Erica to actual Erica, which isn't a very high bar, mind you, but...
The personalities here are kind of exaggerated in some places.
Hey, just like heroes, am I right?
You know,
This really
better
was the
heroes.
testing ground.
for better or worse, you know.
We got a Fate channel last night and
Yeah, go ahead, Matt. Feel free.
FE7 characters.
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Kent,
like,
Guy, Guy. They call him Guy in this.
there,
Stella.
definitively, it's over. Guy Savoy.
Yeah, I can't wait to keep calling him. You know, I'm gonna play FE7 just to call him Gee.
Linstella and Ascended Florina.
Yeah, got the crystal caps.
Lowest bar for me would definitely be Florina, but I think the others, especially Sane, are really great.
Yeah, I'll admit Florina's probably a bit of a downer, but she's an ascended hero, which means you get a freaking floret, so she's still gonna sell.
Yeah.
I don't even care for Florina. I think her Ascendant is
Yeah, that's good.
Also, Stella's voice is very different from what I... Like, it fits her, but it's just way different than what I've seen a fake character be voiced by.
Micaiah has a conversation with Maribel. Micaiah says, I demand you cease your attack. And she's like, oh, why should I care? You dress like the basest of baseball. But then again, the way you bear yourself.
Hey, Howard.
Foreshadowing, I guess, for a game.
Go on.
Elincia has one with Virion. He basically flirts with her.
She's a lovely woman, to be fair.
She does have a pretty cool line, though. There is no... basically, he flirts with her. A beauty of caliber, grace upon the battlefield. And she says, there is no grace to be found in war, only sorrow. But if that is the currency in which you trade, then let us barter and be done. It's like, whoa.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Alright. Yeet. That was just a practice javelin! Just a practice javelin.
Lynn has one with Gregor.
That's a unique one.
Yeah, she says, I will give brigands no quarter. Oh, for crying out loud. What part of gentle Gregor resembles hairy brigand? The unwashed part. Oi! You make the joke with Gregor, yes?
Go.
Should have brought the wing spear.
Jeez, like you're getting clowned out here.
It's clearly the act where he had to carry Leanne.
Sita is great. Guess who she has a conversation with?
Versa.
No. It's
Kellum.
gonna be
Oh,
Kellum.
I thought you... Right, I guess. What do you think she does?
She realized, oh hey, is there an opponent there? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
She tries to recruit him.
Oh my god.
You have a kindness about you, sir. Why do you cast your lot with brigands? Lay down your arms and let us make peace. Why does the first person in a week to even see me think I'm a brigand?
Tell me, do you believe in love?
Yeah, that's a really cute reference.
It's just
Nah,
Roger.
nah, nah.
I like it.
Anna has one with Owain.
You will not stop me!
Oh, wait. I guess it kind of tracks. Does he remind her of her brother or something?
No, it's Owain who starts it, and with a pretty weird one. Aha! At last I have found you, fiend. My blood curdles like milk, spoiled by your wickedness. If your humors disagree with you, sir, perhaps you ought retreat. Actually, I feel fine. Damn your cleverness. I don't really see the connection there, but alright. Could have had that one with Annie.
I think he was trying to spook her.
Did I miss
Excuse me?
anyone? Except, you know, our last one.
Bald tree con.
Sorry, who are you again?
Alright, here again. Wait, weren't we supposed to get a bald priest?
No.
He went out sick.
Ah.
You thought this was FE3 book 1 instead?
We get a not vulnerary instead.
Delica.
Yes, and Lilina also croaked while I was... here you go. Lilina also croaked while I was busy reading.
No, part of me misses this, Delica.
Hooray!
Just for how
Lilina
old school
has...
she is.
Lilina has hers with Miriel. Miriel says, with her jargon, that, ooh, you're very strong. A voluminous reserves of magic. Amalgamating. I will dissect you piece by piece. She's like, I'm not some frog for you to pick apart. Of course not, I have no interest in frogs. But come, let us see whether or not you croak.
Yes.
Yes.
Family heirloom. That would just be silly. It's just the card walking in place.
We've been fighting literal cards all this time.
Conquer all of the Outrealms, or steal money from all people's pockets. Well, you didn't hear that last one from me.
Really? My lord.
Our own campaign has been well and truly buried now, Frederick. I don't know what you're talking about. A vision!
No.
Oh god, here we go.
Thunderation!
Amazing.
Well, I
by the way.
mean, we do have 3 already in our tow, so he's not wrong there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Foreshadowing.
Da 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 da.
Foreshadowing for fates.
Like an old shoe. Old and...
Please, I insist.
Your reward. Wow, but Cypher's not live anymore. Wait a sec.
So whenever you complete a Xenologue that has a character to get a follow inside you, you have a conversation with them. We get one with Marth here. And then they ask, hey, do you know this character from the past Fire Emblems? And if you say no, then they give a short spiel about them. Some call me the Hero King. So this is just basically FE1 Marth.
Yep.
If you say yes, that you have, he says, strange, it feels as though you and I have met somewhere before. You remind me of a good comrade, a member of my royal guard who became a lifelong friend.
Da 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 da.
That's me.
That is you.
That is me. That is Chris.
Oh.
What if you had to choose between a narrow victory or saving a fallen comrade? Would you put victory for all above the life of one? Would you put victory above saving an ally? No.
Marth fired his tactician after Shadow Dragon.
Man, poor Malladus, he got it bad.
Yeah. If only he were the one sacrificed instead of the character for Frey.
My attack stat is 1800, which makes me meta-relevant, but still I lose to Mechanical Chaser.
So after this spiel, the game asks if you want to recruit the I or your character, and they function as a special one, different from the one you get from Spot Pass. And if you say, regardless of your choice, they're available in the logbook.
That's
Like
what
the
They'll keep having this conversation until you actually recruit them. So
Let us ride. Together we ride.
So you can just repeat the mapping edit if you
Yeah.
didn't.
we'll show off Prince Marth real quick. So yeah, this is him as a lodestar. And when he shows up in this form in the, you'll see he comes with aptitude
Ow.
and charm.
Oh, Jesus. Huh.
So yeah, not bad. He's a real fixer-upper, though. He's a real fixer-upper, though. If you want to use him long-term, you're gonna have to play around with other classes to get him skills and stuff.
Fair enough.
What was it you want to say, Ron?
No, nothing.
Okay. Incidentally, the Spot Pass versions of Martha you can unlock from FE1 set and FE3 set all have different set of skills, but they're still Lodestar class. FE1 set has... I have this right here, should be. Yeah, FE1 set is named Prince Marth. Then he has Charm, Luck +4, Dual Strike plus, Dual Guard plus, and Dual Support plus. So he's just basically raw supporter, and all those dual plus skills are quite nice to have. While as the one you get from the FE3 set is named King Marth. He has Sol, Luna, Astra, Aegis, Rightful King as a skill set. And that's fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
He's also jacked to fuck. Like, level 30, he's got mostly stats in the 40s.
Jesus.
And you can give them falchion, right?
Yes, the falchion can be equipped by them.
Hey, wacky.
Very cool.
It does say Marth only.
Yes?
Yeah.
No Grima.
Uses. You could kill.
So yeah, if you want to use any of the Marth characters, I highly recommend King Marth once you can afford him. But if you just want to have one for fun, then DLC Prince Marth is fine. See now? Okay, so back. I need to go buy axes.
What can I fix you with?
Axes.
You.
By all rights. Lucina's sibling. should also be able to use falchion, but they just don't.
Yes, but
They have a support conversation about that where one of them uses falchion, and then Kron walks in like, "Oh my god, these cuts, they're amazing."
also, I think you can tell the game keeps track of your fastest turn count when you clear these maps.
Is there a speedrunning community? LTC community for the DLC maps of Awakening?
Here's Champions of War 2, which were released on February 7th, 2013.
Well, you got the dates written down too.
Which is like Divine? Divindated? Divindated?
Huh?
How about Lisa?
Indeed.
She married me after all! Enough!
Really now?
Speaking of Versa.
From now on, I'll only mention conversations if they are funny.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot more to run around with, because that was just the small teaser of what's capable. So now we're on the opposite end. We're now fighting on the ladies' side in the same map. Now it's evening. Gonna use second seal on Lucina and Keeper as a paladin. I mean, I could go Green Knight just for a weapon, but nah. I think we're paladin.
Adlin.
Like the only
She
other
needs
skill I
to-
really want there is the king, and I don't really feel I want to go grind for that right now.
She needs a horse.
She must have the horse! So now, getting a little bit better. Now we're starting to see dudes with more decent equipment. The name stuff, anyway. And we get the Special Roy showing up here.
Hi, Roy.
The artist that did this Roy is Kimihiko Fujisaka, who's worked for the last story.
And Dragon Guard.
Bracket card.
He is also a Heroes artist. I believe he did Jacob and Dimitri, the base forms.
Spooky.
Interesting.
So yeah, we got Lynn and Celica on our side right there. And we see that Celica is sporting her Gale, which of course we've been making ample use of ourselves.
Gate. Crimson Gate.
And Eric on their side.
Some guy.
And some cat.
Versa.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Ah,
there
it's the
at
other
the
Mark.
start.
Wait, Marth again? He looks different.
He looks older.
Uglier.
Alright.
Yeah. This really is prototype Faye.
You get the
Called an
worst
alt
character.
crom.
Get the better character, get the worse art.
I kind of like Shadow Dragon art. It looks better than on some characters than others. On well, poor guy.
Yeah. Though overall, I would say FE12 art is much better than FE11.
Yeah.
there's always a certain kind of charm. You know how in Trails in the Sky, when you look at the characters in the menu, the proportions and such aren't always, quite correct or pleasing.
I know, like I took a look at Chloe's art next to Agate's art. Agate looks shorter in the menu.
But there's still a certain charm to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Sky games were basically classic anime, like Slayers. That's what we're on to them anyway.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Though
Zero is a bit more modern.
I would at the very least take FE11 art over any FE6 art or base portrait. Not the actual official art portraits, but in-game portraits like some of those look really awful.
Hey, glasses on this map.
For our allies, Celica talks with Frederick. Lynn talks with Sumia. You may be able to guess what that one is about. Erica talks with Cordelia.
Sword.
Celica has a pretty funny line with Frederick. Your world must be so different. Purple trees, swimming Pegasi. Oh, perhaps not that different. But Frederick ruminates on the whole Einherjar thing and thinks, like, it's actually pretty sad. There won't be a later. The card gives only a fleeting identity. When they return to the card, that identity is lost forever. That's actually quite sad.
I know.
So good on you, Frederick.
I say when it ends.
This is
Good
before
job, yeah,
This is before was really cool in Echoes.
Alm has a conversation with Girl Robin.
Myself.
Good.
It should be noted, I haven't mentioned this yet, the art of the FE4 characters they're using is from the FETCG before Cypher. Instead of their actual official art. Everyone else is using their standard official art.
I find it funny that Leaf's a thief in this.
It's funny. Because, FE5 mechanics.
Yeah.
If Leaf fights Longku, Leaf says, I've had enough of your villainy. Longku says, and?
That's pretty good.
A man of many words as usual.
Leaf Tartar. A3.
Roy and Leaf don't have any funny conversations.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
You actually do damage, holy shit.
Ephraim is at talk with Severa, and she insults him like, go jump in a... What do you want? Go jump in a lake. Do you even have lakes? And he says, I'm not going anywhere until I've taken you down, wench. And Severa says, did you just call me a wench? Who even says wench anymore? Gag me with a trebuchet.
Okay, that's pretty good. Well, it's not true anymore. Sever used to be my most hated Fire Emblem character before Ephraim was. I obviously don't feel that way anymore, but I just find it pretty funny to have a conversation with each other.
Who does Ella would talk to?
Sully. She says he gives redheads a bad name.
Wow.
Wow.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Poor Elwood.
I talked with Lucina, it's very boring. Sigurd, can you guess who he talks with? I can tell you, it's a DLC character.
My man, Sigurd!
In that case, I have no idea.
Who does
Walhart.
Sigurd talk with?
All hard.
Walhart.
Oh!
It's nothing too interesting. Sheath your weapon, knave. History shall not see me slain by some brigand. I like your confidence, but history shall not see me cowed by some braggart. And that's it. whack.
Of course, the
class.
two men that specialize in charging towards you and punching would have the conversation.
True.
Yeah.
True. Get 'em.
What happens when an unsolvable force meets an immovable object?
Soft toxic pan. And guess what that's about?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a Lagoose. What's a Lagoose?
No. Oh man, Link's Awakening was released on this day, in 1993.
Long woke up today.
Wait! What?
What?
What? You what?
Suicide?
Really? Yes.
I told her where they were.
No.
I'm married with 2 kids.
Wait.
I have enough version.
You don't say.
Yes. Humblest thanks.
Humblest thanks.
The young lion.
Now we get Roy.
Roy's our boy.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Roy?
Oh.
Smash Brothers was a dream.
That feel when Roy's more of a character in Smash and Fire Emblem.
You like your world, Robin. Do you like your world? Yes.
Alright.
Are there ships, fruit, war? How do people make a living? Okay. Now we have this Roy, who's a mercenary. His starting skills are Dual Strike Plus and Aegis. For a mercenary, not so bad. Aegis is a pretty interesting skill just to have, given what he rolls with in his game. But Dual Strike Plus, yeah, I mean, kind of. It's very nice for him. Now the culmination. Champions of Yore 3. This, along with Golden Gath, was released on February 14th.
Huh? Thunderation! What? Yes.
Enough.
You were fumbling with your status staff. Bubbles.
Well done. Well done, Chrome. Well done.
You don't have a ghost of a chance.
He said the thing. Well done.
So, 11. 20.
Wowie.
We don't stand a chance against that many characters. Basically, the characters who've had a conversation with the characters previously also have them in this one. Either as a continuation or a, they're similar.
So now, both sides are against us. Hey, look at that! They start having skills now. The basic stuff, but still skills. And their equipment is getting a little bit better. Notably, Julia.
Yeah.
This is more than a little bit better.
Wait, check
Book
the
of
weapon
Naga.
ranks. What are their weapon ranks? Hers is A. Let's see. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, here we go.
Soul cutting.
Force Blade, Elo's Blade, Demon Slayer.
I haven't seen Mikai's fire.
Burn upon the pyre.
Guess
Radiant
Lightning.
fire magic. I get it.
Fucking Ragnell.
Alright.
Yeah, that was the first look at Ragnall I think you could get in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first chance you can see. Ragnall! They have Ragnall in this game?
Oh
Dude?
shit, I can't wait to see its ranged animation.
Let's go, Ike throws. What?
So,
Glad they gave back the sword beam in Fates.
Yeah. I mean, yeeting the Ragnall was fun, but it's not the same with the other sword game. Just think about it.
that's Ike.
He was my
want him
favorite
back.
card! I want him back!
Really?
You got great taste, Hubba. I like
He's
it.
on the limited list, you know?
Yeah.
Can only have one of him in every deck.
The ultra rare Ike.
It's worth like $200 on the market. You can only get him in tournament packs.
I mean,
E.
Nice. There's that music.
The beautiful music.
A song from Ray Dawn I actually like.
Let's see, what have we got here? Alm calls Girl Robin a lying snake. Julia has one with Lissa.
Goddamn, Alm.
Rip. And it's pretty funny. Lissa says, like, can't we end this without bloodshed? Julia says, no war could be worse than the one my elder brothers fought. Lissa says, oh gods, I know exactly what you mean. My brother works me silly. I mean, geez, who do they think they are? Pushing their little sisters around. No, I mean, it was heartbreaking to... never mind, have at you. And that's what we call a difference in tone.
By herself, my lord brother.
Sully complains to Oliver that you were about to monologue now, weren't you? Sully would rather speak with your blade.
Overkill.
Blah, 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 blah. Nothing interesting
Stay
here.
this minute.
Sita tries to recruit Kellum again. Why have you sided with brigands, good sir? Is your mother ill? Here, I have some gold you can use to buy medicine.
fucking beaver, get out of here.
Beg pardon, my lady, but are you always this chatty on the battlefield?
Only to good-looking men in armor.
Skipping a couple of boring ones, or not too interesting ones. Henry, again, has one with Deidre. Henry says, "Wow, you're pretty. You want to go out and loot graves sometime?" "I do not. Such things brings only sorrow to the world." "Nah, see how happy I am? Oh well, I guess I'll just dismember you so we can go home."
You don't miss, ever.
You deserve better.
Severa, again, has one with Ephraim. Severa says, "You wanna fight me? Aren't you a little young to be throwing your life away?" Ephraim replies, "Aren't you a little old to be talking like some Lackwitz brat?"
Nice.
Walhart tells Sigurd, "Shame you're just an illusion. Were you real, I'd rather enjoy breaking one so proud and noble."
That's pretty good. Jesus, 1 HP. That's just overkill, holy shit.
Your last breath approaches.
Leave the thief. Should have captured more.
Can't go on. More Sigurd. Watch you go, Papa.
Yeah, he's watching collapse on the ground somewhere.
Yeah, not here.
I can see how this map can drag on.
It gets
Yeah,
worse.
There's a lot of enemies to.
It gets
already,
worse
so-
with the later maps because it keeps going on. Every single named character has a boss fight.
Are you gonna turn animations off, or are you gonna keep them on?
We're gonna keep them on for this map. I don't know, starting with the next IRER set, we'll turn them off.
Understood.
I really enjoyed hunting down special conversations.
Yeah, I think that part's fun.
I think it makes sense if you play this like as they were released.
Oh yeah, we're kind of gulping them down now.
Yeah. Like this still takes a little while, but it makes more sense.
But for all intents and purposes, you can't even access these days without an
Yeah.
emulator.
You should be able to because you can still get stuff off of the eShop as long as you're using like cards and shit like that, like eShop cards.
Didn't they close the 3DS shop?
No.
You can only add money to it in a specific way, and I think it's next year that they'll completely.
Ah, I see. So
Yeah.
the doors aren't completely closed yet.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this on YouTube a year from now, sorry.
I make head cuts.
You're out of luck.
Cha-ching.
We gotta attack Ike at range.
It's like 20 strength, holy shit.
Yeah, I gotta enjoy that sweet Ragnar animation.
Goal hackers!
My turn. I can fight too.
It's really funny just seeing your characters one-shot the others.
Talking
And
about
going-
Micaiah, or are you gonna wait?
And then it's like you get all these skills and crits on them. It's like, wait, this is just over. This is just unfair.
Alright, see you after the map.
Yeah, pass this map. Just don't.
Yeah, it's just like Radiant Dawn. He just fucking throws it.
Yep.
Doesn't even bother to do his wave, he just throws it.
Wee.
Can you imagine fighting the Black Knight like this?
Chucking sword at each other?
Have at you!
I
Oh,
think
good
they inherited
boy!
this from to Fates as well with the Kodachi.
Thunderation!
I mean, the Amatsu makes sense.
Good. Wait. What?
I'm buffering over it.
Death is everywhere.
No. Yes.
Old experience legendary weapons and heroes. That's not all. He's selling, yeah, he's like an infomercial or whatever.
Ooh.
Old Hubba be all like, it's free real estate.
What?
Yeah, that's just like a typical shonen anime right there, Crom. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
I thought knowledge is one anyway.
So we get Micaiah now. This one's a little special. This Micaiah is drawn by Riko Wada, Fate Extra.
Wada Arco, yes, Fate Extra.
Have you heard of Micaiah?
As an aside, Charlemagne just came out in FGO in Japan. A lot of people have been waiting for that character.
Hmm.
What sort of tactician are you? What plans have you weaved to secure your victories? If you had to resort to something underhanded and dirty, would you?
Cough, cough.
What if you wanted to set something on fire? Would you do
Turn the
that?
ground.
I mean, we have literally done that. We crashed our ships, covered them in fire.
Fucking the Battle of Cherubi was the best, alright?
We activate our inner
Fucking
Feyenoord.
right!
What's this icky
Go
green
Inferno!
It's moving!
We burned everything to the ground like plain Feyenoord would.
Burn, baby, burn.
The mewlings of a stranger.
Thank you, Robin. Telex is pretty nice. After Radiant Dawn, of course.
Every time you clear this map, you get an all stats +2 manual, which you can teach the skill to anyone you want.
It's 2 perfect level ups in 1 skill. Who can resist?
I will gladly do that since the
Actually,
last
does it?
person I needed to give this to was you, Norm.
Technically, it doesn't increase HP. I don't think. Does it?
No, just the other core stats, not HP.
Wow, I can't believe it's a lie.
Sorry.
It's a lie. HP is a stat.
HP is a stat. Yeah, HP discrimination, justice for HP. Okay, so DLC Micaiah is a dark mage for some reason.
There are no light
mages.
mages, and that's the close. And you know, she has dark affinity.
That part checks out. Is just compared to everything else. She gets Shadow Gift, one of the very few characters who gets it naturally. So she can use dark magic outside of this class. So you can feel free to experiment with her if you like, as well as Rally Luck.
All right.
So yeah, even though ignoring the fact that she can't actually use dark magic in her base game, she just has it because the game's funny.
No one recruited Peleus.
No one recruited Peleus, and you all should be ashamed of yourself.
We should all be ashamed of ourselves, except like the 2 of us that did.
Okay,
Game Plus.
basically the same day as Champions Year 3 was the Golden Calf.
Look, I really like Radiant Dawn, so I play it more than once.
Dude, that's so bogus that they hit it behind New Game
How's it
Plus.
going, Luna? Enjoy your stay here.
Yeah. Oh, you two are back.
Insolence! Impudence!
Contact day.
Oh no, get better soon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh!
Like, how did we get here, like? And how did we get such trig haircuts? You just got to roll with it. Blimey, Vic, you're right!
There are some really funny talks in these maps.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they brought all the bandits from all the previous FE games together for this one.
That'd be fun. That'd be a good DLC map.
That would be rad as hell.
It's all the gay bandits in one place.
E.
No!
What?
Entire war chest?
Need Tom from Fates.
You have a nest egg? Gods, Lessa.
Huh?
Pick up coins from the gutter.
Indeed. Huh? Ah. Of course.
Crom!
Go ho ho.
Sigh. You want to see my pairings? Yeah, I can go over them real quick. Problems with Suya. Problems with Sayri, because we stand Sayri in this household.
Yeah.
Right goes with Lissa. Right goes with Shursh. And you can see the fairies here. Stall and Panna together. Caius Cordelia. Muriel and Vake. Sully and Kellum. Maribel Donald. Faria and Virian. Those are the Raws. And Wonku and Olivia. Them be the Raws. Okay, animations are off. So, Golden Gaff. A bunch of enemies are here on the top, a bunch of brigands. They all have money.
Yay!
The amount of money depends on the difficulty of the enemy. So, basic bitch enemies like the thief here will only have 1,000. Somewhat, more stacked dudes will have 3,000, level 10 guys. The level 1 promo guys should have 5,000. And the level 1 and 5, and the level 10 promo guys will have 7,000.
Hey.
Hear that? It's grinding time.
Every single one of these enemies has pass as a skill, so you cannot block them. They will just zip right through you.
And they will not attack you.
And then they won't aggro you at all. They'll just run past you real quick.
You know how these maps are easy and kind of fun to do? These grinding maps? Well, let me tell you about Fates.
Go on, Chris. Tell them about Fates, huh?
In Fates, they attack you on like the experience grinding map, and like they're strong and they'll kill you, and it's a pain in the ass.
It is. It is. I would take great pleasure in talking about it once we get to Fates in like next year or something.
Another great thing about this map and all these grinding maps, every single character in the game has a final little bit to say.
Yeah, they do.
Except the IRR, naturally.
Yeah. And the battle thing is... I don't recall what it
Plane.
is. No, that's the map theme.
Oh.
The battle theme.
Yeah, I can do the battle theme. I can show off the battle theme real quick.
Yeah, I remember doing this map a lot, and the other map a lot.
Strike!
Yay!
Epi 7 throwback. You can tell this game loves its throwbacks.
Well, Awakening was planned to be the final game, so you had to cram them all in.
Yep.
So naturally, you can do this map at any time in one in the game and just finish off enemies that you can actually handle, and then just keep going until you can reliably take on all the enemies at a reasonable level of strength.
Where's my gold jerks?
So while it is fun to watch these conversations once, they are not skippable. So repeat playthroughs. I hope you enjoy mashing the A button.
I hope. I mean, that's when you bring out other units.
Yes, that's when their true power comes in handy.
You can do that, or I mean, you know, you can bring the child units and see their conversations and all that. You could bring Callum, and he says that if you've been stealing from everyone, why'd you leave my gold? It's sitting right there in my tent, in a bag, with the word gold on the side.
Everyone hates him. He'll never
The word gold on the side, why?
This is where I wish we had fucking the Warriors version went to the plane to play over this.
Oh.
Callum has one choke.
Lonku, if you bring him, the others lost their gold because
Yes,
they were
Ray's
rebel.
doing Apotheosis.
I always
Yes,
keep
I will
one
be
eye,
doing Apotheosis.
one eye glued on my valuables, so I never... What? My gold? Damn you! How did you do that?
How did you do that?
Listen, and Frederick was setting up money on the side, hey?
Maribel. Honestly, I'm a bit shocked that Princess like Lissa had to save gold on the side. But I'm more shocked at you. Why didn't you steal from me? Do I look poor to you? Do I?
Yes.
Why in the 7 hells am I fighting for someone else's nest egg? He said he self-admit, bad with money, that's why he lets Robin handle his finances.
I believe it. Don't let Crom play a gotcha.
My turn.
So from Earth to Two, I can let this go and punish.
Prepare to be shaken down.
Frederick is a fan of Warrior Ticket.
Good game, by the way.
Do you have Tiki here? No. If you do have Tiki, she says, thousands of years I've lived, and this is my first fight over spending money. But I am part of this army and I will do my part. Now let's get this farce over with so I can forget it ever happened. Wayne's like, give me mom's gold back. What a rotten thing to do. I mean, repent. Foul takers, my mother's beloved and shiny fortune.
What a rotten thing to do.
Stay strong.
And I triple Y.
I noticed.
I'll make you pay for interfering with my non-violent pursuits, says Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan says, how dare you interfere with my ploys to get attention.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to other things.
You got all the gold.
God, look at it all!
Armor could use this money. Better off to armor more.
Huh? Right.
Ta-da!
3 gold.
Again?
Come again?
Really?
17 gold.
17?
17?
Look at you, Sir Moneybags.
Oh,
Hey. Yes.
These DLC missions really bring out the quirkiness in these characters.
Don't be stingy.
What?
what?
Oh my god!
Did you not notice the gold pile?
No. Hmm. Ah.
Literally sitting in a perfect ending Wario Land palace. Bigger than the entire planet.
My dear old mom used to say.
blimey, he's going, it's gone!
Oh, that
blimey.
ended.
So I guess these two bandits are just loaded out the ass.
Yeah.
They're bandits.
I guess so.
They're bandits, Ron.
Yeah. Very successful bandits.
Well, you see that my gold jumped by about a cool 70,000 just from
That's
playing that map alone.
That's great.
Very useful.
EX potential.
Next one, exponential growth. This one was released.
Oh,
28th of-
exponential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a pun, Ron.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
one was
yeah.
released February 28th, 2013.
Prince Anna.
Oui. I will not have the lights.
You know, your Harley cosplay needs work, Anna. Just gotta say.
Très différent.
He means in need of help. Holy shit, Belle would fucking destroy this
Sure.
Anna.
There's a village in the ruins?
She'd run at her with a steel chair.
C'est alternant.
Oui.
Pretending that's a ridiculous accent.
The village stuff.
The lamentations of the women.
This is just making me want to play Chrono Cross for all the wrong reasons.
You're starting to sound like Papa. You have like a zombie.
Okay, then take that out.
Why would
Advise
anyone-
Mrs.
Thanks.
I just work here.
But I am tired.
I don't know what. Too sweet.
The sigh. I hate it. Crom outwardly hates it. So, only 6 units for this map, as we will be fending off, attempting to, a bunch of entombed who are going to be charging down at you.
They don't attack you.
Just entombed. They are a random gaggle of level 1, 10, 20, and 30 entombed. And they all have different sets of either one of Underdog, a random breaker skill, and the higher level ones will have some form of even or odd ribbon and counter.
Really, if you want to grind, then just do it on the golden gaff. This is really not a good place to get experience, I don't think. You have so few units, and you're so spread apart. It takes a long while to get it done.
Yeah, this is rather counterintuitive to what they were probably going to go. I mean, I get the intention of what they were trying to go for, but it's not the most ideal way to actually get experience. The Entombed give off a lot of experience in the class multiplayer, absolutely. But you have few slots to play with. They all charge you, and you only stay here for about 4 or 5 turns maximum.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be burning through this map a lot. I mean, I do it anyway to grind for support points. I do that a lot, but rather than just for leveling up, eh.
And yeah,
I don't like grinding
new
in
battle
FA
theme in this
personally.
Yeah. No, I always just grind it in golden gaff if I wanted to do that. Because you also get money for that.
Yeah, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone at that point.
Plus, there were plenty of thieves which give extra experience just by design.
Also, the highest level ones have counter. That's pretty bullshit.
Yeah.
And again, you have so few units, and every character has a conversation or something to say.
I remember, I'm reminded of the days in Fae where they had training tower, and the games are like, oh, you can train your units in there, but training tower is kind of bullshit to train your units in there.
Yes.
So no one really did it. And then FE Warriors had a collab, and they released special maps where there's like a crazy amount of enemies, but they're all low stats, so people just abuse the hell out of those maps to
I
grind their
remember
units.
that. I remember that. I did that
I
a
do
lot.
too.
It was
Yeah.
really
Probably-
good.
I imagine they're probably gonna have another one for when 3 Hopes comes out.
Yeah, probably. And so it got to the point where they actually made daily maps that rotate that have a lot of enemies you can grind off of, and that's what I usually do to grind my units. So yeah.
Ooh, Long Ku here. He says, got a lot to gain by picking on the weak, is that it? Well, so do I. Nice. Nice,
I love you, Lonko.
The whole grinding thing as well eventually gets to the other intrinsic part about doing this whole thing. Because once eventually you get to the skill grinding portion of getting characters, eventually you're gonna run to the problem that, oh no, because your level keeps going up and up, you're gonna get to the point where, oh man, all these enemies are giving me 8 experience per kill.
Yeah.
And with only doing this 4 turns at a time, it's just like, oh god, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah. Eventually, the later, like, Smash Brethren or Rogues and Redeemers, it's just more economical with your time to just plop a unit down and have them kill a bunch. Because they attack you.
Yes.
And there's a lot of them.
And
they're
there's
high
a
level enough to
lot
get
of
you
heads to
experience
go
no matter what.
around.
Whoa.
Oh.
Probably using his noodle to put 2 and 2 together. HP capped.
I'm guessing the battle music is
FE12.
yeah, the trainee FE12 music.
Yes.
Yeah.
The pre-am map is not replayable, sadly.
I mean, yeah, that map would be pretty dope. You don't just have to watch out for the counter guys, but otherwise it'd be fine.
Owain. Hold, thou plunderer of the fruits of earth and fertility. I have come from another plane to send you a painful message. Actually, I just have nothing better to do. Now die!
I remember Stahl has one where he's all like, hey, why are you looking at me like that? No, my hair is on a leak. Get away! Get away! And they out.
Easy as you like.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And voila.
Really?
Extra balls.
Extra balls.
Exactement.
Crom is just really trying to play racehorse with this map right now. It's just like,
If you
how? What? Who?
Oh, this one.
There aren't too many funny ones, but Nah has a final pretty good one. I smell stew, delicious. Oh, is that coming from you? You stewed the vegetables right in your belly?
Really?
That's completely foul. So then why is it still making me hungry?
Okay, Infinite
Also-
Regalia was released in March 7th. Go ahead, Chris.
One final funny little character detail. Walhart is a vegan. True conquerors who chew meat and dine on the bounty of the earth.
Go figure.
Ovis. Tigris. Wait a minute. The Dead Lords.
Great good.
This one is great.
We're back in Comrade Saber Spirit.
Nice.
Open the omnibus.
Okay, I
I
got
am. Alright, I got it.
it. We the 36.
With power, wisdom, and luck are your allies. Summon them now. Okay, so this map actually has some teeth to it.
Yeah.
So you are fighting the Deadlords, and they all have very powerful weapons at their disposal, legendary stuff, and really, really good gear to take advantage of.
God, there's a lot of them.
If you can manage to break through all of them, your rewards are 3 random regalia of the big list that are there, and you can just get these over and over again.
So this is a gotcha aspect of Fae.
Yes.
Also, there's thieves you gotta race.
And yeah, the thieves will beat you to it, and then they'll just bounce. You're too slow. Oh.
You're too slow.
Well, this map's gonna be a bloodbath.
Hmm.
Let's give it a try. Beat the boss. That's this guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't move.
Wonder what this music is. I know what it is, by the way. I'm memeing.
Want
Music.
a dual wield Ragnar Andalon Day? Wait 4 years for Fae to come out.
Clearly came out in this track clearly is from FE9. I mean, what?
The track name is called Light and Darkness.
Yeah, I know. I know. Again, I'm memeing. It's from FE4
Oh, that's fair.
originally. Oh.
Is that big legendary weapon, or are you just happy to see Gregor? It's joke, yes, very funny. Gregor learning cabaret, but sadly, in middle of very serious quest. No time for japes.
Only Gregor would joke with the Dead Lord.
Listen.
I feel when you actually have to think for this map.
And it comes and goes.
Yeah. First time this session.
Arya has a fairly interesting line where she says that, dead or alive, I couldn't stand the lack of company. Like, you must be so bored with standing around guarding a pile of treasure.
I just love how the Awakening cast has a lot of fun with the Dead Lords, considering their less than savory past.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty nifty line for Tarja. Maybe slightly revealing for her. I couldn't stand the lack of company. Well, she does later in the line say, well, there's no one to torment.
Oh.
But, you know, even then that's just There's more to it than that. That's the gag, but there's a reason she said that, I think.
Very cool.
I see.
Ow.
So I think this is casual mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God.
Henry says, "Dang, that's quite a nasty curse someone put on you. So if I strike you down, you'll come back as strong as before? Oh man, sounds like an eternity of agony. Where do I sign up?"
Nice.
Whack 'em.
I can sack him.
Aw.
Jesus.
Spirit. Oh dear.
Yeah. Eulara.
Yes, if I picked her Silver Lance.
If you have Owain here, I noticed you've inscribed names on your weapons. Very dignified. What's that marking there? Ooh, a diphthong? An interrobang? God, let us trade blows and lofty naming secrets.
Speaking of Revice, though, do we plan to go back to it this week, or?
That is the plan. If I can't catch Zach, I'll just get you guys caught up at least.
I do enjoy that they mentioned the fact, oh, you guys must be, you have brands. Are you a Holy Bloodline? And which is a reference to the fact that some of the Dead Lords had Holy Blood in FE4.
Yeah.
Neat touch.
Oh, we're getting into the
yeah.
great anniversary game.
Oh yeah, I gotta get that one FE4 website thing that I showed Ray a while back.
Fucking great
While
of it.
we're on the topic. Okay, here it is.
Yeah, feeling kind of hungry. I've been putting that off, but I can't put it out much longer, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Understood.
If you bring a bunch of children here and have them fight, then you may come to start to realize that many of them are very like, they don't want to fight, and they're like, oh, this feels wrong, this isn't right. And the more you read, you realize, oh, these may in fact be their parents.
Spooky.
Okay.
Brady says, I don't like how much this reminds me of home. Shell says something about this place kills my will to fight, which is terrible for her. Jerome says, why does Minerva cry out in your presence, fiends? Have you put some spell upon her? And a whole bunch like that. Emerin.
Oh jeez.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Created from corpses, fallen warriors, separated from what you once were. Perhaps we are similar in a way.
Oh jeez. Jesus. We talked about any Inigo quotes so far?
There's been a few. In this one, it says, "Yours must have been a costly fight. Was the world better for it?" Strange. When I look at you, I find myself thinking of my parents. Was it because they fought and died for the world as well?
That's pretty
And
good.
and yeah, Tiki basically, I mean, basically confirmed as you go through them. But yeah, Tiki says, "I know you. That grisly guise you wear is not enough to blind me. You died to protect something. Will you now destroy it? Then I know I will stop you, to honor your last wish and defend the children."
Testing.
I mean, yeah, it basically does confirm it if you're capable of reading between lines.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Ether.
Nice. Level up. Oh, 40 speed.
But yeah, a whole bunch of these is like, Morgan says, "Oh, you must have a fine tactician among you." Yarn says, "Is one of you a Tagul? I sense a presence, not unlike my mother's." Lauren says, "They never found my mother's body after she died. Could she have ended up like you?" Noir says, "These foes are as scary as my mother was in her lifetime." Na says, "This is all wrong. These lords want us dead, but they do not bear the scent of enemies." So yeah, it's...
How could this happen?
What just happened? I'm guessing there's no way you plan to get all this out of the way today, right?
Oh, God, no.
Okay. I actually don't remember how specifically many DLC maps there are in Awakening. I just know there's a lot of them.
Miracle? Not quite.
Nah. Cool. Ow. Closer.
For the door. I'm gonna get that.
Very well.
Understood. Let's see here. Over here.
And yeah, there is a lot of DLC. It's a big game, this Awakening. It's a wild ride, this Passage of Fate.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
I'll be upon those chests soon. Abo, really? And these are...
Okay.
Okay. Topics.
So I was awake for quite a while after yesterday's stream.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
You know, I had some caffeine and I had work to do, so I was like, well, I'll stick around. So today, my day essentially started at 4 p.m. And that was nice. It's kind of nice, you know? I don't get to do that too often. I didn't feel very nice. 'tis true. Oh, are we bragging about our English in chat now? I'll have you know, in the good old days of 2014, I think, no, 2013. Technically, I guess it was 2012 when I wrote it, but point is, somewhere around that time, I was in the top 5% of students in Finland in English.
Spooky.
Yeah. Because the final test, the exams, were graded based on how everyone performed. So the top 5% of grades would get the highest score, and then going down the list like that. And I wrote the highest score. Not like max points, but enough to get me in that exclusive club. I remember that. I don't remember too much of the test itself, but the final question was basically you had to write a real short little essay or story in like 300 words, or and you were given a title, and you had to work around with that. For some of them, you were given like instructions, but for the last one, the one I chose, you were just given a title and had to write something regarding that. And mine was A Lucky Escape. So I was like, all right, freaking, I'll write a Prison Break story. Where the twist, I really like this because I had a lot of foreshadowing for the final twist in the last couple of lines, where the twist was that the prisoner was in fact a young boy, daydreaming or sleeping in his car on the way to Grandma's birthday party. And I got 99 out of 99 points on that one, so
Nice.
Wow.
I think it's because I managed to fit in the word onomatopoeia,
Nice.
which, because in the day leading up to it, I had looked up, and like, all right, I need to style it in some way on this test. And that's not a word that had ever been brought up, in school, or at least not in our English lessons. So I was like, all right, I need to think of some way to make this work. And in the very last one, I was like, oh, heck yeah. The foreshadowing was basically because in the story proper, he's presented as an adult in prison, in a stormy prison, on a separate island, sort of like Alcatraz, but one that the prisoners had ironically dubbed Prison Island. No, Party Island. Party Island. So there's the first bit of foreshadowing. And then I referred to things like his teddy bear and how he liked to read comics. That's how I got the word onomatopoeia. And a whole bunch of things like that. I was really proud of that one. It was a good story. Now, what awaits in these treasures 3? And is it worth doing this whole map over and over and over again?
There's an Armads.
Ahmad.
Get that back. So yeah, this one does not look a thing at all like the Armads that we know, but
Oh, I remember the story of this
okay.
particular Armads. How bad it looks.
Unfortunate.
Not about to attack there with Krong since triggers a rigorous counter. There we go.
Claim your prize, thief. Or not.
Yeah.
This one here. That and one chest key.
And 2 master keys. How convenient.
Very, 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 very convenient.
That's actually kind of rare to find this game, if I remember correctly.
Double bow.
Ooh.
2 to 3 range. Archer classes only.
Ooh. So like a mix between FE 10 and 9's F double bow. Where it doesn't have the
Giving. Whereas 5.
Ooh. Or it doesn't have the 1 to 2 range, but it does act as basically a better longbow, like it with FE9's range.
Crit. Nice. What did
Great of us! Yay.
Jesus.
Now here's a grinding spot. Hey.
Ooh.
Obrika!
Nice.
are.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Just time for the map to be over.
Oh wow, you were still on this map.
I love the Dead Lords.
That looks great. That won't be necessary at all, ever.
Ever.
Oh. Pay homage one by one. Pity.
Watch on pity.
What do you want to
Want us
say?
to?
We do not succumb to mortal emotion.
From a good battle, we might derive some pleasure.
Forever.
So what do you guys do? So what do you guys do when we leave? Wait for you to come back?
Huh? Right.
No spiel with Eldigan since he's not related to this, but he just like, here, have this
Right.
card.
Phew.
Oh, for God's sake! Seriously?
For God's sakes.
Silva.
Gold or silver?
At new low prices. Such material goods of no concern to us.
Right, got it, thanks.
You get this for the first time clear. The silver card. I think you can just get more if you just happen to sell it for whatever reason.
Remember to take breaks.
Yes. Yes, Mom!
Yeah.
So, here's Eldigan.
Holy.
He's just standard one that you get.
It looks just like his portrait.
But I think his skill set is slightly different. Well, he has the standard paladin stuff. But charm as well. This is part of his extra skill that he gets. And swordfare.
AE.
Which doesn't
Good
get as
shit.
paladin otherwise.
Looks pretty decent.
You should give Mistletoe.
Silver card basically doubles all the money you get from the money DLC. So, good reward.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I miss the Dead Lords. We should go back and see him.
Yeah.
Get more weapons.
Such a big map, so it's not too fun to repeat a lot.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah, if you're ever thirsty for legendary weapons, it can also bestow upon you stuff like the Bolt Axe, which is also very rare. The special weapons like the Vengeance Axe, the Astro Bow, stuff like that, as well as the Goddess Staff, if you missed it from Lauren's map, or just want another one.
I haven't actually tested it with Awakening, or I don't know how exactly it works, but I'm curious to see how speed up would work in this game with emulator speed up, because it works relatively well when I use it with most games.
Right, so we did the major first set, all said and done. Now we move on to the next Iron Hero set, Lost Bloodlines. First Lost Bloodlines was released February 21st.
Ooh. Yes.
Oh, sounds familiar.
wasn't Awakening the first Nintendo game with DLC?
Paid DLC,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
There was technically DLC in FE12.
That's funny to think about.
Yeah, it is.
E.
Hold on, I just remember that. Just
I was reminded because
now that she has hit level 20.
I was checking Serena's Forest for a whole bunch of, and I found this old page, frequently asked questions for Awakening, and I was like, oh man, that was good. You know, see what people were talking about, and one of the questions is, wait, the DLC in this game requires you to pay for it? How does that work? Oh, so young.
So, this map, it's a nice, chunklet. Huh? This is one, top left corner of, the prologue of FE4.
Yep. Toffee.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Chunker. I think I grinded quite a bit on these maps.
Who are our NPCs this time?
So, we have the FE12 boys and girls as their NPCs. And there's things coming from the two halves, as we face mostly FE4 or second gen characters and FE5's characters.
Raytrick.
The first gen characters in the back here. Now we get to see the whole crew this time.
It's Gerd.
Arvis and his fucking lovely hair.
Arden. I was gonna say it's weird that it is a bit strange that Hart is here with us, just in his evil self. But then you see some of the other characters like
We still don't have base Harden and Faye, by the way.
We don't.
It's really funny.
You want to see how Arthur looks for Lottie? Yeah. Well, the grass. Oh, there we go.
Touch grass, Arthur.
Eat grass, touch ass. Look at the enemy. Okay. Damn, scared aggressive in this.
Ready, the men?
Boris.
Wow, it's like you don't need any other Fire Emblem with Awakening, because you get to play all of them anywhere.
Really?
Two mighty armies set against each other. And which one?
Gonna be a big one. I'll five music.
We find music. So, Telesai was reinforced with Fee, Altena, Ares, and Ulster.
We just got you and Faye.
who's now decidedly Scathatch again.
Yeah.
Our NPCs were reinforced with Katarina, Athena, Etzel, Legion, and Horus.
They are Legion.
And there's Colin and Ethlin on Sigurd's side. Haha, you got to be renamed again.
Arvis. I don't understand Arvis.
What do you mean?
Oh, so
That's not a name.
Oh.
Alvis is a name.
Well, it is in
Arvis is-
Fantasyland.
it's
Fuck
already
that.
going on me. I used to prefer Albus myself, but now I'm.
I don't know,
now
with shit like
Arthur's
Rezo the Red Priest and Slayers, I'm like, sorry, it's whatever.
I just don't understand the decision behind it. Why not go with Albus?
Xenoblade, I guess.
Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy, cool.
He's like, okay,
Alright,
maybe.
buddy, cool.
It could be weird. It could be.
Well, you wanna... Hey, if I'm crapping your style, let me know, says Arvis to the Albus.
Could be weird. Could be weird. Like we do have a bunch of really out there ROM hack names like fucking Gallagher.
Gallagher. Well, I mean, Last Promise is a bit of a special with Kid.
It is. I know it is. I know that, which is why I'm bringing it up as a ROM hack. But anyone can make whatever the fuck they want as names, I guess.
Your video's coming. Oh, this is that leaf.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure in the canonical names for the Pokemon Sword and Shield protagonists are just called Sword and Shield.
Those despicable Arcanines started, didn't they? I think so.
Again, there are so many conversations in these maps.
Yeah.
All of these characters. Well, many of them do.
What does Walhart have to say to Sigurd this time?
Walhart does not have any conversation on this map.
Oh.
Norn talks to Virion. Virion basically says, a lady needs to be supple, aware of her curves, and taut under pressure. I'm like, whew, goodness. And Norn says, well, my lord, it's truly kind of you to offer such enthusiastic instruction, but I think I'd rather bend my curves and tickle my bowstrings alone. Norn's like, wait, oh man. Ooh, how scandalous. Edsel talks with Rickon.
Damn, Green's getting fucked up here.
So here's this leaf. Is a trickster. Drawn by my homegirl Sachiko Wada. She's the art and actual director to Sacred Stones, as well as many other Fire Emblem stuff, and big time Heroes lender. Her work's awesome. One of my favorite artists in the Fire Emblem world.
Good.
Yield, dwarf, we cannot. You first. So she has Miracle Woman. They know.
Basilio talks with Hardin, and I have a conversation with Basilio. It's like, Jesus Christ, relax, man. And at the end, Basilio's like, by the gods, his life is not going to end well. Cynthia and Katria can talk. And, you know, standard Cynthia conversation. Pretty funny. I'm not gonna read all of it because it's pretty long. But I just gonna read the first couple of lines. Cynthia says, hey, excuse me, I have something I need to ask you. Do you? I do! Then perhaps you'd like to ask it? Katja just assumes she's gonna, you know, keep going. Cynthia stops and is like, yeah.
I have something to ask of you.
Holy shit.
Well done. You have my thanks.
They talk about, hey, what do you say before you declare war? Like, The infidels prepare to die. May the better soldier win. I want to make a bigger impression when I bash someone's head in. And perhaps invest in a heavier weapon. Good on you, Katru.
You know, I've always wanted to have a really, truly great Fire Emblem crossover, and I think this game is probably the closest we've ever gone to it. But at the same time, it's also DLC, so like I'm a bit on the sketchier side. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I don't know. Maybe I'd prefer that. Leaving it to a lot of optional content, because for a game like Warriors, of course I would want that to be the main driving point. At least, you know, Warriors, as the first one is. Though that one is just, you know, the 3DS and Shadow Dragon games.
Yeah, with featuring Lyn and I believe Selka as well.
For a main Fire Emblem, you know, I think I'd prefer it like this, because I don't know, I'd want my new Fire Emblem to be about new Fire Emblem characters, I suppose.
It's like I get where Chris is coming from. It's like Kamen Rider, where yeah, I love the last season, but I want to learn about the new season and the new cast, and we have our little crossovers on the side anyway. So
I wouldn't
cool.
mind, you know, a big crossover game.
Excuse me.
But if it happened, I think I'd prefer it to be like
Blessed Bow.
and not a main line.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they announced it, heck, I'd still buy it. I'd still play it. I'd still probably enjoy it. Most likely.
Yeah.
It's just I probably wouldn't design that game.
What about the 20th Den-O cameo? Well, we gotta watch Den-O someday, and that's what they're telling us.
Man, they must really love Den-O then, huh?
It's like a yearly cameo to this point. Like Ray, Dawn Brothers only had one episode, and Den-O debuted in it.
Amazing! Jiminy Christmas.
Frozen of Toei.
Kellum talks with Arden, of course.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So this was definitely among the weirdest set for me at the time of its Awakenings release. Seeing all these characters have official English spoken dialogue for the first time.
Yeah,
it was very warmed my heart to see, and just how well 8-4 carried most of their dialogue compared to the fan translations, and how they handled is like, oh, how they handle this character, and how well they translate well. Like, yeah, this is on brand.
There is so much meat to the way 8-4 translates their characters. It's goofy and funny, but they're really good at it.
They are very good at it.
Maribel talks with Olwen in their fight. Maribel says, "At last, a woman with enough class to face me. I was starting to wonder."
Oh yeah, speaking of Maribel, we ran into prototype Maribel in Trails Saturday.
Yeah, we ran into a character, blonde hair, curls, named Mariabelle. Looks
Rich.
Very
yeah,
cool.
rich, proper, a jerk.
That scene was so mixed to me. Like, when we went into the room and we met the president, he gave this huge inspiring speech, and I was actually getting into it. I'm like, oh, man, this guy's with it. He believes in us. And then his daughter walks in the room, and the mood suddenly drops. I'm like, oh, she's a jackass.
She's nice in her own way to select characters.
Who's gonna kill Lloyd?
Well, glad someone does.
We're getting to a boss fight with her, and she strikes Lloyd every single time when she has the chance.
Oh dear. But no, that session Saturday was really fun.
2 long sessions in a row per Saturday.
We're gonna take a break on those because
Game's only gonna get bigger from here, I'm afraid.
yeah, I think we just gotta take it bite by bite.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We got the good stuff already.
Go ahead.
I do think Chapter 3 is the biggest single chapter in the game in terms of like amount of text and cutscenes and such.
Yeah, they're still introducing stuff.
Yeah.
Like we just met 2 mafia organizations and the president of a company, as well as 2 actresses and an assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, and a geek. Yeah, a little computer geek.
Poor Lloyd met 2 jerk blondes in that chapter.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, one of them is like 14, I think.
Yeah, there was a lot
Jonah
to
is
do with that
13.
chapter.
Oh, 13. Okay, thank you for correcting me.
Is it
Wow,
you're
Arvis,
younger
are
than
you a
Gia?
villain?
Did you just walk across the river?
He's a trickster after all.
Ah, that's right. Oh man, Trickster is so much fun in 3 Houses.
Homie acrobatic.
Yuri is so much fun.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to do smaller, short burst sessions because I used to do those myself, but then I'm like, because I play a game with Asin like every week or try to get a session done every week, and it's like, but then I eventually get the mentality that okay, if I want to get this game done, I gotta make it longer, if possible.
Well, I mean,
I'm not blaming. I know it's your own thing if you want to do it shorter. It's just
Valuable.
yeah,
my own
not
personal
just,
thing.
It's not just my own time. I'm running.
yeah, all good.
But it's all good. We'll probably get some bigger sessions in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arvis fight with Basilio. Basilio says, "You wear a troubled look beneath those flowing locks, friend. Need a shoulder to cry on? I won't judge." Arvis says, "You dare mock me? I'll rip that glib tongue from your gillet."
Glib.
And I was like, gillet? That sounds right. You know, I assume, mouth. Mouth hole. So I googled gillet. I'm not finding anything.
Now imagine that in Xander Mobus' voice.
Is gillet a word? No, gillet is not in the Scrabble dictionary. If Owain fights Ulster, Owain says, "Outworld ruffian, prepare to be vanquished by the in-realm's holy power." I guess that does make us the in-realm, if they're the out-realm.
Tracks.
Yeah. Huh? see. Whoa.
Whoa.
I am the Emperor.
You know, all these talks makes me, it reminds me of a certain talk in Radiant Dawn in part 3. And some of them actually go like this. But specifically, there's one where Ike is talking to a Pegasus boss. And she's all like, you heathens, you should die and let the world heal.
I
And
love
then
this.
like,
I love that clause.
and I feel like, I guess talking this over is out of the question then.
Execrable pawns of your goddess die. I
Yeah.
remember that line specifically.
I remember one when they saw and another boss where they're like, you heathen, you know, the same thing. You heathens, you've crossed the realm of God. You shall die for your sins. And then they saw us all like, it's very colorful.
How colorful.
Our final battle conversation here on this map. There's been many I've skipped over. If Julius fights Na, Na says, "Oh my, such distress. I can feel the agony in your heart." And Julius replies, "You'll feel plenty agony yourself very soon, little one."
They said. Also, thank you for it. Soldiers, we cannot lose. The goddess herself has given us her favor. Behold, her gift of golden armor, and these golden weapons, and this solid gold horse.
There is so many conversations across all these maps. What is this, a Trails game?
Better fit him in somehow, I guess.
Or answer for your crimes.
Wow. Battle music.
As I've said many times before, they thought this was going to be the last game, so I guess they felt the incentive to fit in as much shit as possible.
Yeah.
And I guess there was, it had to be really funny when they said, "Hey, someone's the next one." Excuse me, what? Yeah, this game sold like gangbusters. They're making another one, right? Yeah.
Oh shit, what do? We don't know why this game was popular.
The Sage Lord Leaf. Hero of Thracia? We could use a warrior like that.
Hell yeah.
Have you heard of Leaf? Who the hell are you playing? The thing is playing this game right now.
Have you heard of Leaf Ray?
For the sake of humor, let's say I'm a dum dum and I don't know who this fancy handsome boy is. Is that the brand?
The brand.
Ray, just to ask for Ryan, because he wants to do his comic book reading, do you have an estimated time how much longer you think you'll be going for?
An hour longer, probably.
Okay. I'll let him know that.
Do you bear godlike powers? Yes.
I do. I wish I could have a crest, or brand, or whatever.
Was I spared?
Yeah, there's Leaf.
Yeah.
So there's Leaf as a trickster. Yeah, fairly nice stats. Comes with Underdog, as well as Renewal. Both of these are quite good for a trickster. And
Yeah.
just having Electric as well is nice.
I would imagine this would be your other Enhard character if you were to, if you got him earlier.
Yeah, this is a good set to have for like early game or early mid if you just wanted to get.
Like, hey, you want those chests? I got you, fam. That's funny. I haven't really taken a liking to Trickster until I played Three Houses, and they kind of buffed the shit out of Trickster there.
Alright, Last Bloodlines 2. Released on the same day as Infant Regalia.
Oh,
Hello, Haba.
hubba hubba.
Yes.
Took them to think of something new.
Imagine that.
Again.
Imagine that!
Wait a minute, what? How'd you get away with it a second time?
When you at the second one.
Imagine that. So now we're on the opposite end.
Ooh, oh god.
Let snow has
It's all
set in
plain.
now.
Okay, it's plain. I just noticed the train is like, oh god.
Yeah.
We're also mixed. We're also just like mingled in on this end.
It's snow. It looks
Oh,
like
it's
desert,
snow.
but it's snow. It's quite pretty.
Petra and Three Houses make a good Trickster? I have no idea. I'd imagine she'd want to be a sword master or something like that.
I made it into a Falcon Knight my first playthrough.
So now we're
And funny
facing more Shadow Dragons. This time Marth brought the full posse with him, including homie Garneth.
Oh god.
OG Garneth. Orange Ghost Garneth. Well represent.
Bambi.
Orange Ghost Garnet be damned.
You can't win against Garneth.
You can't.
What was I gonna say?
Maybe Petra do it back.
Yeah, I made her into a Falcon Knight, thank you. And funny enough, that actually sort of worked out because, she was also a, Peg Knight / Falcon Flyer and, Dagger user in, Fae as well.
Yeah, it did. Oh my god, Ray, the art for the Gaiden characters do not look good.
Oh man,
no.
they are the crispiest. There's a reason why they haven't used the art from FE1 for the FE1 characters instead of using the Shadow Dragon ones.
It's so funny.
And they pretty much picked the ones that actually did get art from Shadow Dragon.
Little does Claire here know that she's gonna get a fucking makeover in 5 years. Oh,
Look at
Bowie!
Bowie! He looks more like Almedal does!
Oh, what the fuck? Bowie.
He looks more like Almedal does!
What did
That's
they see in
funny.
you? What the fuck did
That's
they see in
fucking
you?
funny!
Dean.
Hi, Dean. Oh, you look like a rock star.
Oh god, I'm lucky.
There's
Yeah,
before he got
almost
his
mostly intact.
before he got his glow up in Echoes.
Man, this is so funny.
Almzar was drawn by Hakan.
Is that Haccan?
Yes.
Once you
Yeah.
hear him, you'll have 3
Makan did
Dreadful
more art and Fae, of course, like Legendary Makai and Legendary Edelgard.
Yeah, those are fantastic, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Apparently they also did art in Trails in the Sky?
Oh,
They're the
excuse
artists?
me?
Is that right,
Chris,
Chris?
can you confirm?
Did Hakan do art in Trails in the Sky?
I don't know.
I'm looking at his bio and looks like it is. Well, there you go.
Huh. Oh, geez, there comes more.
Crush them, of course.
Why do you look so crisp?
Let's crush these bastards. Oh, what's wrong? You always say that. Get a new line. I'm trying, but I'm feeling a little blue right now.
So look, I get
Not
so
funny.
pissed off. So
And later-
pissed
later
off,
on-
there's go ahead.
8-4 got to play with these characters as well.
Yeah,
Yeah! It was really good.
good. Suffolk gets so pissed off she throws an orange at him.
I am crying.
I understand.
Listen. Huh?
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, to be fair, Arvis is mostly a normal
Every
dude
saga,
outside of
all of them. Literally all of them.
He's a relatively okay dude outside of the whole "I want to change the world" nonsense.
Also, we have in Awakening music.
Yeah, the Awakening track can just sometimes play over the one that's actually meant to play in this map. It's supposed to play Prologue from Genealogy of the Holy War.
I like that track.
And the battle theme is, the battle theme from Gaiden.
Oh shit! That's awesome. I would laugh if they played with Miller's Divine Protection Smash version in one of these.
Let's see, what sort of conversations do we have here?
Green freeze. I ate my shake too fast.
Oh no.
I'm dying. Luther, help me. Oh my god.
Clive looks like he's seen some shit.
Clive doesn't know what to do.
Help. Help.
Hi, Athena.
Anna has a conversation with Ethelyn.
Oh.
Armor. Who does Tiki have a conversation with?
It's PR Mirth.
Guess.
Herself.
You need
There's-
to spell it out.
It's clearly with Nah.
I don't pedal in mercy. I can't afford to.
Stupid.
Severa has a talk with Arvis. If you have Boy Morgan, he's got a conversation with Deirdre. And if you have Girl Morgan, she has a talk with Sigurd. And they're basically the same conversation, just in reverse.
Makes sense. Pity you.
Who pities who?
If Clive fights with Stahl, he says, "You ought not stand against us, sir. Return to your realm with your life."
I
And
think
Stahl
he did.
says, "Does that line ever actually work?"
Whee! Great funds.
This is probably the strangest conversation here because it just stops. Vake and Agma have a talk, and Vake says, "Ah, now here's a foe worthy of the Vake." And Agma says, "That's so? And who are you?" And that's it. That's their talk.
Who are you?
I just said.
Sita has one with Sumiya. Sita says, "Tell me, do you believe in love?" Oh, listen to me, this is so silly. Sumiya says, "No, it's not. I do believe in love. It's very kind of you to ask. Are you in love also, my lady?" And Sita says, "Me? Well, yes, of course. I have my betrothed." And Sumiya says, "Oh, that's wonderful. Isn't love grand?" And then Sita thinks to herself, "Seems I tried the love ploy on the wrong woman. What would be grander is if you surrendered. But if you will not..." And then they fight.
And then they fight.
Oh, Sita. It's such a funny gimmick for what is really such, a basic character. She's just the love interest as far as, these sorts of old stories go.
Yeah.
But she has this identity of being really conniving and guileful and being like, oh, recruiting characters into your army. It's really funny.
I do think that A4 did a pretty good job throwing Shadow Dragon though, bringing life to her.
Cause is
She
just.
has some really good dialogue in her recruit conversations and the like. Oh no.
Henry tells Merrick that you look like you're capable of all kinds of horrible torment. Poor Marth asks Lucina, "My lady, why are we dressed the same?" She dodges the question.
Nice.
In this one, Walhart has a conversation with Hardin. When they fight. It's not terribly interesting. Hardin says, "What do you know? I seek to win over a soul much stronger than you." So good on you, Hardin. Dean and Priam have a talk. Dean starts it off with, we could toss around motives, but the point is that you and me are enemies. And Priam says, I like a man who doesn't mince words. Do you like a man about to mince you?
Holy shit.
Flirty.
That's pretty good.
Severa has a talk with Lynn. Mail Morgan has a talk with Alm. And Morgan says, could you just fall over and play dead? Save us both the hassle. And Alm says, ha! Quite a sense of humor. A shame it will end with you. You're so threatening, Alm. So rough. Noir and Norn have a battle conversation where Noir says, oh god, she's terrifying. She's an absolute menace. And Norn's just confused, like, what? What? Me? And that's about all the interesting ones there.
Why have you done this?
Tiki does have a talk with Tiki, but it's not particularly interesting. It's just like, oh, you're me. You're me.
A shame.
You're weak. I'm you.
Let's see here. I can read it out. Tiki Awakening says, is it possible? This is me. And Tiki Shadow Dragon says, who are you? You leave Marmar alone. And that's it. That's why I skipped over it. Nina. Nina has her conversation with Emerin.
Hail, traveler!
Again, nothing too interesting. Emerin says, stand down, please. Nina says, I sense you have seen much pain, my lady. But while it moves me, we have our own purposes to achieve. Yawn, where's the joke?
Yawn, where's the joke?
Amazing.
That was the last of them.
Good.
If that is what's in the cards.
In the card. Shut up.
Wait, Chrome. Speaking of cards,
Exalted King.
Actually, you know what? I will accept a Fire Emblem, mainline Fire Emblem crossover game if it's a card game.
Ooh.
TCG with all the characters. talking and interacting, but they're all still cards.
So Cypher the video game.
Cypher the video game. Yo, I would play that shit.
Yeah.
I would love to play a Cypher video game.
Same. Well, they're sort of like simulations online, but they're not really video games. They're just simulations, like tabletop.
Just have that, but also have the
But really, it's a
characters
battlefield. How do you compassionately stab someone? Do you have compassion for your foes? I always make nice.
Yeah. Strong and tender. Delicious. I wonder what the Fire Emblem meta is.
Every time you clear this map, you get a Dread Scroll, so you can turn any male character, forgot to mention that, into a Dread Fighter. Female characters cannot be Dread Fighters.
That's sick.
How dreadful.
3 Dread Fighters!
The only other character I plan actually probably to use a Dread Scroll on is Gregor, probably. That's it.
That's fair.
Gregor.
So you have 4 Dread Fighters.
Yeah, you know what's better than 1 ballistician?
Ooh,
Ballisticians. If only we had the ballistician class here.
Yeah, we have to wait for Fate
Oh,
to come out, I believe.
wait, just you wait, Aaron. I plan to make the most fun out of the Ballistician class in Fates.
Yeah.
You better fucking believe it.
Let's fucking go.
I am. You can't believe how much more hype I am for the Ballistician than I am for the Witch, for example.
That's fair.
I mean, it's a freaking tank.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's really just the Edelweiss.
It's so good. When I saw that particular tank appear in as a warrior special in Warriors, I'm like, yes, all of this.
Yeah, they put it in Fae. It's not a unit, but it's a thing you can do.
Don't joke, for I would totally do Conquest Final with just all ballisticians. Now this one, Last Bloodlines 3, was released in March 14th, along with Smash Brethren, the first one.
That is good news.
Yes.
Welcome luck then. So now we're fighting all of them. Both sides
Oh boy.
have come against us.
Gonna be interesting.
I will be bringing Tiki. Anyone who happens to walk into her path, it's their fault.
Let's see, what do we have here? As far as conversations go. Boring.
You. So, it's a mosh pit. Pretty much everyone out for themselves as they come to swarm you. Fun. Hold on. I see you there with your max speed there, Ira.
Ooh.
Yum yum.
Delicious.
Ramming the cap, as it were.
Yeah, I grinded a lot on this map, as I recall correctly.
There are a lot of heads to go around this one. This map's a pretty good place to grind.
Yeah.
You know, there's basically a Fire Emblem GBA hack that's basically these.
Yeah, I was
maps.
just about to bring that up. It was made by Blazer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
like his best
FE7
work.
versus FE8 crossover, the one you got before you finished Last Promise.
It was actually really fun for what it was. It was a bit monotonous and it took a bit too long, but it was still a really cool idea.
Nice sell-off, by the way. He's looking a little different. He's got a nice jacket now.
It's got a nose.
He has a nose! A little gym-defined nose.
like a little
Artist is
potato.
Rika Suzuki. She did the art for the BS Fire Emblem characters. And just general art for Heroes as well. Her art fucking rules.
Peacock.
So I think we're split up, yeah? Half and half. This will be the last map I do for today, by the way.
Okay. So, hello, Sad, my boy.
Really?
I liked them better when they were on our side.
Right. Yeah.
The enemy.
The enemy. Yeah!
Ah, there we go.
Crush them brutes with this longbow.
Long.
Alright, everyone. Gather close. Except Tiki. You do your own thing, Tiki. As I said, anyone happens to walk into her path, that's your own fault.
No, it'll be like it before, and they just inherently avoid them at all times.
They can't damage her, so just tiptoe around her. Well, here, fine then! Nice contact.
How? How did you get this?
Don't worry about it!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Muriel tells Lewin that you should be honored to have any empirical value at all. Which is a pretty sick burn.
That is pretty good, that is pretty good.
Man.
Kellan, when he fights Arden, says, "Fight me!" I mean, just look at us. It was meant to happen.
Yeah, it was meant to happen.
The Forgotten Armor Knights. A match made in heaven. Then there's no time to waste.
This is so
No time to
weird, just
waste.
having Leaf chat with his uncle.
It's fun, though. Very
I mean, I'm kind of used to Array. They had Marita train with Ira, and Faye.
Fair enough.
Neat.
I mean, you're used to it. You still play Heroes. I haven't, so.
Miss. I was just sending Tiki out to kill everyone.
Yep. Like I said,
Yeah.
anyone who happens to walk in her path, that's their fault.
Viable. You know this won't be easy, right?
It would have been a nice touch if they had
He
included
survived
the.
a hit, damn.
It would have been a nice touch if they had included the brigade battle theme for like
Should have brought Wing Spear.
Miss.
If Cordelia fights Sita, and she says that it's an honor to fight you, my lady. Tales of your exploits inspired me as a child. Get it? Because she wants to be like Sita, but she's Catria?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If Deidre fights Tharja, she says, "Begone, ill creature." And Tharja laughs with that, "Oh, I'll show you the meaning of the word ill."
Sick ill.
Sick, nasty.
that nasty.
If Henry fights with Merrick, he says, "Ooh, you look tough. I'm gonna get splattered all over the place." And Merrick's like, well, if you know that, ought you not surrender? Leave?" And Henry's like, "What? I missed the best part? Not a chance." Yeah.
Pretty good.
He knows what he likes.
You don't miss.
Freaking Lucina. Mars says, "I do not know why you dress like me, but I demand you stand down." And Lucina says, "Alas, I cannot. I owe you much. But this fight was quite literally in the cards."
Like father, like daughter.
Aw, if Tiki Awakening fights Tiki Shadow Dragon, Tiki A says, "Cease this fight, younger me. There is no way you are stronger." And Tiki SD says, "But I have to win. I cannot bear being alone again."
Aww.
Aww.
Aw.
Killer.
Now the next one.
Where is Tiki? We gotta go fight her.
She's on the top right.
Ah, then it's coming.
Perfect.
I nearly had you. I did. There you go.
But I have to win. I can't bear being alone again. Well, now.
Die. I'm
And
sorry.
you'll be seeing your friend in heaven.
Jeez, I was there. I wouldn't have said it if I knew she was there.
Who does Garnup have a talk with?
On the previous map, it was Yarn. And this one, it's still Yarn. But I'll get to that one. So I don't lose my position, which I already have, but whatever.
Well, you were right after Tiki, with Tiki.
Valve defeated? That's impossible!
That's impossible.
Fuck.
Nothing personnel offices.
side's cleared out now. Try to get food in my mouth.
If Nigo talks with Larsay, he says, "Lovely lady, your eyes sparkle like that. They sparkle because there are daggers in them. Have I offended?" She says, "I've heard enough sweet nothings to last a lifetime, sir. One man is enough." And he says, "You could at least explain your backstory a bit."
Nice.
Brady talks with Rakusis. "Hey, princess, why don't you go home instead of trying to play with warriors? The battlefield's a great place to chip a nail, yeah?" And she says, "I'll nail your foul mouth closed."
No, I'm feeling it.
Throughout this whole thing, Cynthia has been trying to do her fighting speech. You know, do a whole speech before she gets into a fight. But they're always like, "What are you talking about? Are you insane? What is wrong with you?"
What's wrong?
And she finally gets to do the whole thing against Ares.
Against who?
Ares.
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 Ars. There he is.
Yep.
You didn't look that tough.
I don't know what you're smoking, but... Oh, Jesus. That's a bit better.
If Mail Morgan fights with Salif, Salif wonders, like, "Am I doing the right thing?" Morgan's like, "Are you still debating that? Surrender, we'll see now how it comes to you." Salif says, "No, I have to trust in my convictions." Morgan's like, "Then keep your doubts to yourself, sheesh." Getting tired of this.
Why are you such a normie? Reed!
Garnet in this one, here we go, here's Garnet. In this one and the last one refers to Yarn as a pet. He's like, "You cannot defeat me, why not surrender and spend the rest of your days as my pet?" And Yarn's like, "Eek! I can't afford to be afraid of you."
Yo, Ray.
Yeah.
Do you have your marriages planned out for Fates? Or are you gonna do it like Awakening?
I have pretty much no interest in pairing up properly, so it's very much going to be play it by ear.
Okay. Because if it ever comes to it,
Except
you do
for
Rev.
like very few key ones. Oboro Takumi and Leo Felicia. Bam, done.
'Cause if you ever do Rev, I'd love to see you do Orochi and Laszlo. It is one of my all-time favorite FE ships.
Sorry, I left that for SETI.
Saw what you posted in generic chat.
Factors, these outfit sets.
This content requires the base game uninitialized on Steam in order to play.
Impressive.
Amazing. Better soon, Luna.
Misjudged.
My strength comes from intelligence.
Rallies up.
That's funny.
Lamau.
Guess I'll have to use my loud voice. We should have the, according to people's calculations and looking at the stats and how it all lines up, people are assuming the next Nintendo Direct is going to be next Tuesday,
Wow.
which will be the whole, E3 thing of theirs. The E3 Nintendo Direct. As it
That
was.
tracks with timing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
So what time did you say?
I don't know what time, but next Tuesday at
Okay.
least. It hasn't been announced, so who's
Okay.
to say?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if people had calculated like not time zone, timing or whatnot.
Presumably it's the same as the
Yeah,
old
like
ones, but I don't know,
like
I'm not gonna go
9 or-
look that up.
9 or noon EST. Yeah, you're good.
I don't care that much.
It's been quite a while since we've had our last
Webs!
Direct 2, so...
Wag.
Wham. Wham.
Go home.
Beyond free blades. They kept that, by the way.
Yep.
It's good.
Arg.
Yeah.
You first. Ow.
Soon, Edward will be swinging axes into sword wielders. He'll be all like, so this is what it's like on the other side.
So this is what it's like.
Kristen, how many days do we have left till Xenoblade 3?
Let me ask the Xenoblade 3 countdown Twitter.
Alright.
Days till Xenoblade 3. It is currently 53 days.
Yeah. Still a lot of days.
And here's the tweet, which I am sure Ray will understand.
Is it days till Xenoblade 3?
What's the next cutscene? Let's see this.
It's good.
I don't know the context, but
I get it. Oh, I super get this. Oh, it's beautiful.
Basically, almost every single boss fight, well, not every single, but a lot of the boss fights in Xenoblade 2 is like, you beat them, but then the cutscene plays out as if the fight had never actually happened. It's like, anyway, we'll beat you up now.
It's classic JRPG stuff.
it's sort of like that hand her over to a grown-up scene where he beats up Rex.
Similar thing. The whole like, you beat me in the fight, but now it's cutscene. That's a problem that really plagues Cold Steel 2.
Sella Scion of Light. Sella figured prominently in the new Raleigh Solitaire. He was the fireball, as Integrity we called him.
It kind of makes me think of Sekiro. Well, not in a way that you would expect. Where
Go ahead.
in the first fight you lose and then you lose your arm, but if you beat the boss somehow, you still lose your arm.
I'm curious to see what Cold Steel 2 is like, because I've heard some less positive things about the game comparably to the other Trails games.
It has its peaks and valleys. I think it has some really high peaks, some very strong moments. It has my favorite twist in any Trails game.
Would you cast away the brand? No.
I would. That's the real problem in your games. It's not the evil dark dragon. It's your goddamn bloodlines. Why can't you understand that?
Chris is exactly right. Your fucking bloodlines is your goddamn problem. But no, it makes us who we are. We are stronger for it.
That's not like
Oh no, the
Satan
Satan dragon.
Yes,
your
you are
Satan
stronger
dragon.
because you drank the damn blood for it. And look what happened.
I don't give a shit about your Satan dragon. The real issue you have going for you is your society.
I wonder what house Christian picked on his first playthrough of 3 houses.
For clearing this map, you got a Paragon manual.
Ooh, that's
The
pretty nice.
crests are to blame.
It does exactly what you think it does. Here you go, Freddy. Eat up.
Oh my god. Time for small fries.
Ooh, apparently one of the local burger joints, takeaway places right near me has a new burger on the menu. Might go check that out tomorrow.
Understood.
Hey, Chris, you might like this one.
I don't have time for small fries.
That's it.
Alright, that's it for today. Next time on Fire Awakening DLC, we will be doing the Smash Brethren DLC, where we'll be getting Ya Alincia,
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
girl.
and then we'll be getting the female class that is
Girl?
exclusive to them. That is very much girl.
Yes, Queen Slay.
personified. Yes, Queen Slay. And then we'll be going on to Rogues and Redeemers, which I'll actually have to think for these maps because they're tough.
Yeah. I mean, you could just deploy Tiki.
I mean, I could also just have Tiki solo the map again. She
could
can do
use
it now, but I'll give her the call to try at least.
Will we be doing the support maps, DLC maps?
I'll at least do one showcase of them each.
Fair enough, fair enough.